Please don't tell me that's the delivery already. Oh my god. So on Sunday night, we got a I got an email saying that we were getting 27 pallets delivered to the warehouse on Monday morning. So that was cause for a little bit of panic because I knew that the front of the warehouse had a ton of stuff already in it where we normally like put our deliveries, because we got all of our pouches delivered like a couple weeks ago, and we've had so many orders to fill in the past like month or so, we really haven't had a ton of time to unpack. So we have pouches here, we have iPad cases here. That's normally where we put all of our pallets. And we really don't even have like 27 pallets in this area. So I was like, okay, we can't even fit that many in here if it were empty. And it's definitely not empty. So I was very worried, but I texted the team. I got there at like 6:45 on Monday morning and the truck was already there. So the delivery driver's already here. It is 7 a.m. He's been sleeping there, I think, since like maybe 5 or earlier. So we have grab bags all over the floor pre-built because we released them on Friday. Obviously haven't shipped them yet. And we need to get them off the floor. You can come over here, Taryn. You can come over here. So we need to get them out of this aisle because this is where the planners are going. We're getting 27 pallets of planners. So we need to like make as much space over here as we possibly can. Rachel, who does a lot of the like warehouse, like unpacking sort of inventory arranging, was already here around like 5 or 5:30 and said that the truck was already here for the delivery. I was hoping we would get it at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon so we could like unpack some stuff and be able to have time to actually receive those pallets. So basically we just started like moving everything that we could so that we could put 27 pallets in here, even if like they weren't super movable, which was just going to make it really hard to unpack because obviously like it would just be kind of like there's a lot of different products coming. It was undated planners, 2026 planners, sticky notes, magnetic bookmarks, and a new coloring book. Yeah, I said so much. So this mess of pallets got delivered a couple weeks ago, but we don't like necessarily have spots on the shelves for them just yet. And it's like they're all falling over. It's such a disaster. So we're just gonna leave that like right by the dock door for now and try and fill in the rest of this space with the 27 pallets. It was 7:59 on the dot when he rang the doorbell to unload, so. It may be a good thing that he got here so early because we may be here all day. It's literally the entire semi-truck this time. We've never had so many pallets before. That, where do we want to put the undated? Maybe in this aisle or something? Yeah, I don't know. Just for now. Just for now. We can start sliding.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest.
Or all except for the one Lauren's working on. That one is undated.
Undated.
But there's one more dated on the back side of that.
Okay. If we have one palette of like undated planners and then a palette of like coloring books, that's super hard to like kind of move around the warehouse and unpack. You kind of want to keep everything together as much as you can. So what we ended up doing was we already had the space on our shelves, our planner shelves, to put like the planners on the pallets directly onto the shelves. So we wheeled the pallets all the way over there and immediately started unpacking. We were unloading the truck ourselves. It was the entire semi-truck, which was wild, like all the way full. they actually drove from California on Friday night to here on Monday morning, which was part of the reason it was unexpected, because it was so fast. Because normally, like, when a truck leaves California, there's like stops along the way that delay our delivery because we're like the furthest away. But this was the whole truck, so it came straight here. Probably also why he got there in the middle of the night and just like slept in our loading dock. This one is dated.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it back, and then the next one is also dated.
Yep. And then there's 2 more dated back.
And is there an undated in between?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So we're unloading the truck like pallet by pallet and then unloading the pallets onto the shelves. So thankfully we got rid of a lot of the pallets as we were unloading. Like we just put the pallets on our loading dock where we have our collection of like 100 empty pallets. By the way, if anyone has tips of how to get rid of empty pallets, we're definitely open to that because we have so many. But we just started unloading onto the shelves, and thankfully we had a ton of help in the warehouse. Everyone got in early and started unpacking. And honestly, I was shocked because by the end of the day, we had basically like 5-ish pallets of back stock, and that's it. Like we put 22 pallets on the shelves essentially, and I did not realize we had that much shelf space. Like it didn't look like that much to me just eyeballing it, but you know, obviously like the shelves are pretty tall. We put some stuff on top and it's like a huge row of shelves. So that worked out super well. We had help from my husband, Taryn, who thankfully, despite being a lawyer, actually has a really flexible job. So he was able to just help us with the unloading. And also my parents were in town and they were super eager to help, which was awesome. Yeah, we had a lot of help, a lot of people unpacking.
Okay, Miss Ma'am, post lunch, how we feeling?
Well, better than I thought we were gonna be. Like, we got a lot done. I honestly don't know where all 27 pallets were. Like, every pallet is labeled, so like we have the evidence that we got 27, but I don't know where they all went. Like, we got them on the shelves so quickly, so that's awesome. So I'm just pulling out the undated 7x9s. Oh my god, it's gonna send me vertical or horizontal, I mean. Whew. So yeah, just moving stuff around. We're almost done. Honestly, I really didn't think it was gonna happen this quick, so that's amazing. I thought this was gonna be like such a huge disaster because we truly, like, if we had to put 27 pallets on the floor in the warehouse, it would have been such a mess. Like, you wouldn't be able to walk around in here. Like, you wouldn't even be able to move stuff with the pallet jack because you need like so much space to be able to even maneuver that thing. But it all worked out so much better than I thought. Like, thank God we're in this warehouse. I obviously wouldn't have ordered that much product had we been in like our old location, but we couldn't even handle like a 10 pallet delivery at our like old warehouse, and this was our biggest delivery, I think by double. Like, I think like 14-ish pallets was maybe our record to this point. So I was honestly like, that's why I was so worried and like stressed out of my mind, and it worked out honestly fine. And I'm so thankful for that. Like, now I'm kind of like, wow, I have so much more power than I thought. I can order so much more stuff than I thought. Like, this is almost dangerous information for me to have.
Hey, maybe a little less next time.
It was just because we did undated and yearly planners, and those are really big items. Like, they're like, that was like $300,000 worth of product. Like, in what I paid. Like, that was a lot of product.
Do you know what the weight was? Like,
oh, I have no idea. I mean, each pallet had to be at least 3,000 pounds. So, like, probably at least 80,000 pounds.
yeah.
So, like, at least, like, 6 African elephants.
And there were 15 of us unloading.
Yeah, there were, like, 15 people unloading, I think. Yeah. So, honestly, very happy with how that went. That was crazy. So, yeah, a happy ending for our delivery for once. Yay!